Vlog 458. This got delivered to my door today. I love it. I didn't have to go to the Muntry store or anything, you know, to the extra store. I have one more packet that I'm going to go get when I take a little trip today. The weather is amazing. Yeah, I can show that a little bit. I'm using my Westing. It's just amazing today. And I think it's going to rain a little bit tomorrow, but let's see. So let's just start, because it's many things in this and I just want it to be one vlog. So I need to cut carefully. I know it's going to be a fish thing in here, but I was thinking it was a little bigger, but let's see when I get it out. Need to be careful. Yeah, that is going to be this thing. So it's stuck, of course, so that we can look at a little bit after, since it's so big. And this is, yeah, let's see here how I'm going to do it. The things that has to do with the fish thing, I'm going to take together when I see it. Is there anything more? Yeah, but let's just start. Is it filming? I just need to check that a little bit. Yes, I see it. Let's see how I can have it so I don't have to bend too much. Is that okay? This we can take. This is a thing that is called a life straw. I remember I did buy a thing like this many years ago on eBay, but I have no idea where it is. And this is a thing like you can drink water all over. If you are in the wood, you can drink from the streams and anything, and this cleans the water, you know, and stuff like that. They have so many, and they are of course much cheaper on Temu, and I'm going to test it, of course, good. And then there is an extra straw thing to make it longer, you know. So they are great. People have given them good reviews, so I bet they clean the water good and everything. Yeah, it's a perfect necessary to sometimes have, like what can we call it? Like it's a survival thing. Imagine if the world were to lose all its power in one day. Like that is a mess, you know. So it's like you never know if you never need it. If you're taking long trips and suddenly your water is out and something happened, you know, and yeah, you know, it's a good thing to have. Yes, you know about that. This, I was so curious about this, because every time I buy things for my toothbrush, they are too small for my favorite toothbrushes. And this is much easier. And it's a 4-pack actually, and they are so cheap. Let's take out one. You see how big this is? Yeah. So you just clip this around your toothbrush when you are done, and it's hold for air and everything. So perfect, so easier. I always like to have a protection for my toothbrush, you know, for dust and everything, you know. That is just a thing I like. Cheap 4-pack. Is this no, this, yeah, I'm very curious. I did see it actually a year ago. It was so popular on the ads on the internet and everything, and it's a thing. Like if you have, like my black shirt and my pink shirt, I have a connection so it holds, but then it falls a little bit down under. So this is just rubber. So you make a stitch, we can say it like that, to hold the thing up, but it's easy to remove it because it's plastic, you know. So if you just suddenly have long curtains, you know, your summer curtains you use 4 months here in Norway, you know, but they are too long, then you can just put them up a little bit so they don't lay in the floor, you know, just with this, and then you can take it off, you know. And this was a pack with a lot of stuff I needed, so I had enough, you know. So I'm going to test this, and not today, but I can't wait to try it because I always wanted that. Then this one more. This is actually a caps, because this also protects the hair a little bit. I've actually never been a caps person, but in the summer we just have to, because it protects you, you know. What is the thing laying in here? It's just protective to not make it. So the thing I always check for when buying is that you can regulate them behind here, because I hate it when it's too tight. So just a normal black with a heart, just a normal caps, you know. And then I'm going to have on the sweatband on that I really like, the ones I did buy. They are perfect, you know. So just a caps, love it. This is, yeah, here is actually my fishing rod. I'm not going to try it today, but I'm going to, of course, open it now. So let's just, this is for the fish thing. This I can take fast. It's just a drain thing that if you put them just in your drain, it doesn't matter what drain it is. Then it makes a nice fresh smell, and it keeps it cleaner, you know. Yeah, so they are nice. I've been buying things like that before, but I'm out. This is just a little thing for camping. Let's see. My energy is just a little low. I've been grocery shopping, so you see the one you can make fire with. First you need to find in the wood the driest things you can find, and then you start just doing, and then it makes fire. I've never had a thing like this before, but since I watch so much Rocket Kit and campers and everything, you know, I've been looking on many things I want, you know. So there's actually a little measuring thing on this thing too, you know. You see? Yeah, perfect. Like that. That is like a survival thing. Yes, that thing. Let's take this. This is for the fish tank. Yes, that too. So we can take down this bag now. It's nothing more. These, I love the alien movies. Yeah. So when I did see this scarf, I have these scarves. I love them. They are so great. And this is the face hugger. You know. Look at this. How cool. It's actually a very nice. Very nice. I didn't think it was so nice in the colors. So it's supposed to look like the face hugger. It's not the completely right color like in the movies. So it's like, yeah, but it's going to be a face hugger in a way. The face huggers are a little bit lighter in the color and stuff, but this was cool, you know. And these are the scarves. Going to wash this, of course. Like, they are very stretchy and stuff like that, you know. And then when you take it up, it looks like if you freeze, like in the winter, it looks like you have a face hugger on. Oh, this thing also. Now I'm so curious. I like skulls, so I did take the skull design. This is a thing you can have on your arm, like when it's hot today now. And I want to have my phone or things just ready when I need it. Then you can have this thing. You can have your phone in here. So that I'm actually going to see now. It fit the cover and everything. This is the size medium. So the thing for me is that it must be easy and fast to get my phone out. Fit perfect. I hope I'm filming right now, you know. So then I'm just, yeah, maybe I can try to take it on my arm now with it on, because it is a pocket thing out under here. Let's see now. I'm going to put it, oh yeah, I'm glad I didn't take L, because then it would have been too tight, you know. So like this, you can have it a little bit longer up in the arm so it's not bugging you. Fits perfectly, you know. Yeah, even that I use a cover like this, you know, so just perfect. That was just, I'm so glad I didn't take a bigger size, you know. Perfect, this thing, yeah. And then we can just open this little one. I didn't want to open it too much, but I can open a little bit. So if you see in here, It's the rocks. How can I show it? You see in here, but I'm going to use it for this thing. And same with this. It's not so many, but I'm not sure if I'm going to use them for that since it's plastic and stuff, you know. But it's going to be a cool color. Then this is things you find on the beach, you know. Perfect small snail shells, you know. And this is a pump for an aquarium. It was just $2, you know. So you can pump the water in a bucket, you know. This is a small, man, I'm glad it's this size. I was a little afraid it was too small. And then it has a telescopic thing, you know, so you can take up the fish when you are cleaning the bowl and stuff like that. Then let's look at the bowl. I need to check the timer now. 10 minutes. Let's see. Because this was the biggest one you could get when it comes to a fish bowl. And it was a little under $10 just. And it's plastic, of course. So let's see. People have given this great reviews. The only thing I did see, I was thinking I did buy the one that do have a little color down. But that doesn't matter, you know. No, maybe it's because when they put the gravel in. This is actually a nice one. I was hoping that it was a little bigger, but a 2-3 of the smallest fish, that will be just perfect. That is just what I'm going to start with anyway. And then it just have this design. There's nothing wrong with it, just look. So that I of course need to check. I do see it has gotten a little, let's see here. You see it has a little bump there, but I don't think that will do anything because it's very hard. But it's just nice. It's nice for just some small fish. And then I have the seashells and the stones in this, you know, that I did buy. And it's perfect. It can never break, you know. You can use this to just make a fake aquarium, because I've been seeing that you can buy small divers. So when he is laying in the water, you know, it is a thing that makes him not sink, you know. And then you can buy fish that is fake and everything just to get a scenario, you know. But let's hurry, because I want to show the cheap fishing rod. It's actually with a bag and everything, and that is great. This is just because I want to just have some fun, you know. Not on an exclusive fishing trip, you know, just to have fun. And this box was just amazing. And this is the rolling thing. I need to see if I probably need to buy some better string, you know, if I'm going to catch fish in the ocean, because then you can get big torsk and say and everything, you know. And then you get some free stuff. That is so cool. I've been buying some of the worms. And then just the normal hooks. And this I will probably use because this is an ocean thing. And then it's many different things. I've been seeing Rocket Rod use things like this. They say the shrimps are very good to use, you know. So I did take the green one. So it's just a cheap one, you know, for my first buy. So I feel it's very light, but it will be heavier when we take on this. I'm not going to do that now, but I'm going to show it when this is actually okay size. But of course, a fisherman or a man that likes to fish, he would never buy. Maybe for his kid, like that is with him sometimes. That's it, you know. But just a normal thing. You feel it's greased, and that is a good thing. You know, it's just greased a little bit. I need to wipe it off. And what does it say on the weight on this? Because this thread is probably not the strongest one. But okay, but that you can, of course, change out. And it's very easy to connect this. That I've been doing before, because I did fish a lot before. And let's just take, yeah, I'm going to take off this. the protection thing to see. Do you see this? Woo! What was that? Are Mom going to fish for you? What is this thing? So you see it's very long, you see here. So of course then you need to tighten it, you know, but I can feel that if I were to get a very big fish, you know, then I need to be very careful, you know. Just tire out the fish a lot before I drag it in, because I can't use so much force, you know. So, but perfect for my little starting project. If I were to get really hooked, you know, then I will probably buy a better one. See how easy it is to connect it back and everything, you know. And this is just when you are fishing in water mostly, you know, so they just lay there, and you know, you can set up your fishing rod and just then lay there and read a book, you know, and suddenly you have fish, you know. So they are very cheap for things like this. Yes. Yes, now I have the fishing bowl, but I'm not going to buy the fishes completely yet. I'm going to investigate a little bit, so to keep the things that can keep the water clearer and cleaner. I was planning to, maybe, even if this is small, I was planning to buy a really small pump thing, you know, that goes on USB, because I'm going to have it over there, and there I have an outlet. And the thing I really like is the sound the water pumps make, you see. You see it's a little bit because of the bump you see here. But that is the thing. This thing they actually should have packed in good foamy thing, you know. So I'm actually going to take a photo of that it has a bump, you know, because it's not going to have a bump. So this has just gotten a really rough treatment at some point. That is why it's wiggling. But it's nothing, you can use it, you know. So yeah, I'm of course going to test it with full water and everything, you know, to see and everything. Yes, that was everything. I'm going to load up my energy now, because I'm going to go a little trip, and then I pick up my my small pillow. Then I get to try that pillow on my trip and everything. And I did make an order today. Now I'm not waiting. Am I waiting? No, I think this was everything. So now I need to wait to get the order I did do today. And then I did order 2 things on Shane, but that will take a long time, we know. So now it will be a little while before I get some Temu, you know. But this is nice. We don't get the credits now, so I can't collect the credits like I used to, because they have been taking it away now for everyone, actually, because it was probably very expensive for them, you know. But it can come back again, you know. But the order I did do today, I got 2 discount cards. So a pair of shoes that I did really like for just $5.60. And then it was another thing I got a nice discount on. So you still get discounts. Yes. Yeah, my own little small fishing rod. Perfect to have this in the backpack, you know. Yeah. Have a lovely day.